Welcome to Let's Go Football. I'm GrandPooBear here with former Steelers and Buckeyes linebacker Ryan Shazier, who's going to try to explain to me why a tie is somehow better than or equal to a win against my Lions as we go on through the day. And of course, Esfand TV, who's feeling much better than me and Ryan because he got to watch his team play a good football game this week. How are you feeling after that Cowboys game?
Dude, I know I've been saying all year, it's the thing with the Cowboys. Oh, jeez, there's something stuck over there. I've been saying this all year. If you start thinking that you're good, something bad is going to happen. But I actually think at this point, I don't think the Cowboys are, 40 points or whatever better than another NFL team. That just doesn't really happen unless it's just like a colossal meltdown on the other side. But I think the Cowboys are the real deal. I actually think they're gonna be good this year. I mean, they are good this year, but I think they're gonna have a good chance at making a good playoff run. They're well-rounded. Offensively, they're killing it. Michael Gallup just came back, just adding one more good receiver into the mix to take pressure off of everybody else, to open up the field a little bit more. Defensively, they're firing. I think they're gonna be good. I think they have a shot this year.
Dude, Troy Aikman calling Trayvon Diggs the next Deion Sanders. It's great. I'm sure we'll talk about that here. But speaking of good, we've got one of the best wide receivers in the league. JuJu Smith-Schuster is going to talk to us about Steelers gaming. Hopefully we'll get some funny stories about Ryan Shazier in there, because they were teammates back in the day. We're going to talk about Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers, and the Chiefs, who are all back. We're going to check in with chat and see how they did last week on DirecTV's Pick'em Challenge. But I mean, we gotta talk here first. I think we it's Tuesday morning, so let's start with Monday night. Can we talk about the LA Rams super team real quick? Ryan, I mean, right off the bat, Odell Beckham Jr. had 3 targets, 2 catches, 18 yards. I mean, what are your thoughts on the LA Rams, a team that you have said many times on this show is the best team in the league?
Yeah, no, I still think that they're one of the better teams in the league. It scares me that they got 2 bad losses back-to-back like that. Obviously, adding Odell and Vaughn is pretty cool, to the super team. But Odell only played like 15 plays yesterday and had, 3 catches. Then Vaughn, he's still figuring things out. He was injured. To me, it was just crazy how they got beat up pretty bad like that. It was wild. Like this is crazy, but like Odell doesn't even know the offense. You can't have him out there every single play. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to put him in plays that he understands, schemes that he understands. So
right.
It definitely was not what I expected them to look like. But when you're the top team in the whole conference, and then you're going against a division foe, I think that's really gonna help. Other teams play their best versus you guys.
Yeah, Esfand, Von Miller. We talked about him too. I mean, both of these guys, to be fair, just got on the squad here. But he only had 3 tackles, and at one point got just owned by George Kittle. I don't know if we have video of that, but I wish we did. Oh, we do.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with the playbook. I mean, what do you think right now? I mean, where are the Rams sitting at right now? What are we thinking about the super team?
Man, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the super team.
Ryan, I'm asking S-Fan right now. I'm asking S-Fan, all right?
Well, here's the thing. I do think with George Kittle, first things first, George Kittle is a very, very good tight end, and a lot of people would argue that he's probably the best all-around tight end in the NFL, if not one of. He is a good run blocker. He's a good pass catcher. He's just great. So that is something to consider. I think that the Rams, Ryan, you said it too. It's like you need to put guys in a position where they can succeed and they can make plays. And I mean, when you just join the team, it's like he's not going to come in and know everything. Right. And maybe defensively you can tell a guy to, hey, just go run, get football. But it's not that simple. Like that works in middle school. That works in high school. But
right.
It just doesn't work once you get older. So yeah, no, I think it's just gonna take a little bit of time before those guys get in there and really get after it. But yeah.
And then every player they get beat one time. Every player gets beat. It doesn't matter how good you are. Both Barry Sanders, he got big hit before, you know what I'm saying?
Never happened.
Yes, he has. Get out of here. You know, George Kittle got ran over before. You know, Von Miller made other people look stupid. You know, so like it's times everybody human and stuff is gonna happen to you. So I'm not gonna that play isn't all that.
Yeah. One Thanksgiving,
It's
actually.
a good play though.
Yeah, one Thanksgiving, Barry Sanders had -6 yards. I remember that very distinctly. Just want to point out one thing. The Rams are 1-2 against teams greater than 500 right now. So my chat just gave me that. Can we also give some proper respect to Deebo Samuel right here, who absolutely stole? Look at this chain. Look at this chain.
It's about as big as his face. Look at that.
My God, he could wear that thing, man.
That's ridiculous, man.
What do you?
Dude,
I mean,
sometimes some of these guys, Ryan, have you? Guys do this sometimes. Guys sometimes, especially when you're young, you get too much money too quick, and you don't know what to do with it. Did you ever have anybody else on the team that just had something stupid like that?
No, I know a lot of guys that have some really, really big chains. Like I have a nice size chain, but nothing like that. Like so, like my chain is like the chain that he's holding up, not the charm. The charm,
Yeah.
The charm is crazy.
oh,
But I
just
think-
the little that diamond right there.
no.
Yeah.
No. Go put it back
No.
up. Put it back up.
Put it back up.
What he's holding, like the
actual chain.
Oh, it's just like the gold rope. You got like a gold rope.
Yeah, I don't have the charm. I'm not a big charm guy.
Dude, that's
But
pretty
nowadays guys just love the charm. So, but the thing is, he knew that he was gonna make a big play and he wanted to just do some type of splash. That could be more of a endorsement for him than actually rocking it. Like, cause guys aren't just buying San Francisco chains to rock around.
Right.
You know, so
Well,
like,
Dylan's put in. To be fair, jewelry doesn't drop in value like cars do.
Yeah, well, people always say that though, right?
No,
like,
but-
people always say, "Oh, like it's an investment." Oh, I, you know, it doesn't drop in value. But here's my thing: who's gonna buy that?
no, but also when you start putting diamonds,
Well,
in
you
the
can
gold-
take the diamonds out of the chain, though. You know what I mean? You can take
But when you put the
diamonds out.
diamonds into the chain, it drops the value of the gold. You know what I'm saying? Like the diamonds are worth a lot and the gold is worth a lot. But when you actually add them together, it drops the value of all that stuff. You know, like it's good. They're good by themselves. When you start, like, cause for instance, there's a lot of guys that do this. You can have like a $90,000 Rolex, right? Then you just throw a whole bunch of diamonds on it. And then now, like that watch isn't worth as much as it once was, you know, because
It's like an $85,000 Rolex then.
no, it's not even.
Yeah,
no,
but
like,
it doesn't.
It drops it tremendously though. Like,
Mhm.
like because
This
you gotta
this
think
is-
of it. Like Rolex
this is a
still up in
large-
value.
This is like a different rich people world than like me and Esfand are in. You know what I mean? Like, cause Twitch streamers are definitely not out there buying gold chains. I don't know one at least. You know what I mean? You might know some over there at OTK that got some hot jewelry, Esfand, but I don't
You
know.
live in
you know.
Detroit. That's why
Yeah.
you're not wearing chains.
Dude, get out of here. Well, you know what? Let's talk about Detroit. Let's talk about Detroit snapping their or loss streak right now.
It's not really snapping it. It's not snapping.
For
It's
weeks,
still
we've been
continuing.
talking about this matchup, Ryan. We've been talking smack about this matchup. I went back on my own prediction of an 0-17 season for the Lions just to declare we would beat the Steelers this week.
You did.
And well, I
win.
think here's the thing. Yeah, nobody won. Everybody lost in this game.
Everybody lost.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, a tie is better than a loss. So I'll take the tie. It sucks that we tied, but I'll take the tie because we had plenty of opportunities to beat y'all, and we fumbled twice in overtime and lost. If you fumble twice in overtime, you're supposed to lose.
Yeah.
You know, so like that shows me how bad a team y'all are. And then we didn't have our backup quarter. We had our backup quarterback in who is good. Mason is all right. He's not bent. He's not bent. But you gotta think about it. Mason put us in position to win multiple times in that game, but we just didn't win. That is your real team. That is who you guys are. Like, we found out the day before the game who was going to have our quarterback. You guys knew who was your quarterback the whole season. You guys knew who was on your team the whole season. And then you still can't come up with a win. So,
Mason Rudolph's been there 4 years.
All that may be true, okay? All that may be true, but a win is a win and a loss is a loss, right? And if you tie, it's still not a win, right?
it's not a loss.
is okay. Sure, it might not be a loss, but everybody else lost, right? Because they had to watch that terrible football game. They
Horrible.
wasted their time. I mean, I'm
It
going to be
wasn't that
honest.
bad of a game. It wasn't that bad of a game.
That was not a good game. And you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We had a bet, didn't we? We had a bet for Ryan and for Pooh, who was gonna win. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with this bet? Esfand, you're in charge. You're in charge of the
Okay.
bet.
Here's my call. I think we take a poll. We say let's put chat in charge. Okay, we're gonna take a poll. We'll put it up on the we'll put it up on the overlay. So chat, you guys can scroll over the screen, and you guys get to choose what is the punishment. Who wins? Who loses? For
I like where this is going.
this last week's game because it ended in a tie, which almost never happens. Like maybe there might be like one tie a season, if even. It's so rare.
We both didn't lose though. Like
no, you know what? I mean, I would say.
Chat.
Listen, I would feel as a Lions fan, I feel a lot less embarrassed than I feel like fans should feel right now.
You know what's crazy? If we would have took a loss, we would have dropped in the division. We're third in the AFC right now because we have that tie.
Yeah, but like you know what you should be worried about is the fact that Mason Rudolph's been there for 4 years and looks like that. You know what I mean? There is no contingency plan after Big Ben Roethlisberger here.
Your quarterback makes $100 million and he looks like that.
Hey, he's coming off the books next year, bro. We got 45 first-round draft picks. We'll take 3 quarterbacks and find one.
Listen, Ryan, a wise man once told me, if you ain't first, you last. And the way this works out, in chat saying you guys both lost. So we gotta work that out. As far as we're concerned, you guys both lost. You guys both have to do the punishment for next week.
Well,
and why do I have to wear a Lions jersey? But I didn't lose. Like I didn't lose.
Hey, you didn't
Don't worry.
Ryan.
I'll get you. We'll get you a nice. I'll show you the Chinese knockoff store I get all my Lions jerseys from.
Coming
up though. Coming up, I'll wear one of these jerseys. Coming up, we got Ryan's former teammate in Pittsburgh, JuJu Smith-Schuster. He's rehabbing from a shoulder injury, but he's coming to talk to us about Steelers, Call of Duty, Fortnite, his dog Bougie. Also, anything you guys want to talk about. We're going to be talking about best hair in the NFL. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff here with JuJu Smith-Schuster, including that beautiful poster he's got on his wall back there. We'll see you in 3 minutes. This is Let's Go Football. And we're back right now here to Let's Go Football. You probably know him as a Pro Bowl wide receiver from the Pittsburgh Steelers, or an amazing dog owner, or the mind behind the Gaming Org Team Diverge, or from his hot TikToks. It's JuJu Smith-Schuster. Welcome to Let's Go Football. JuJu, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me here, man. It's an honor. I appreciate it.
Did you hear our discussion on the last segment about this Lions-Steelers game? Can we get your thoughts on that?
I did. I did hear you guys' discussion. Me personally, I think what Ryan Shazier said was right. Listen. We fumbled 2 times. No, we fumbled 2 times in overtime. Like, we're supposed to lose that game, but we didn't, and we tied. And the tie is better than a loss. It is correct. Because at the end of the day, that right there is going to add up at the end of the season, and we're second in AFC North football. So
see, there's no way I can ever prove this, but the first thing JuJu said was like, "Nah, bro, I consider that a loss for us." That's the first thing he said. He's lying. And now he's sticking up for his teammate right now, and I'll never be able to prove this.
That's such a Lions thing, bro. You're such a lion. You're such a lion. His name is GrandPooBear. I come on here, I'm asking the producer, I'm like, how do you say his name? It's Esfand and then GrandPooBear.
Oh my God.
You named yourself Pooh Bear because of the Lions are Pooh. So
I'm adding that one on one of my name stories. All right. Ryan, this is your former teammate. like, you got any questions for him here? I mean, we got to start this off. You know, is this still a little reunion for you guys?
Yeah, no, it's good to see JuJu, man. I seen JuJu probably like a few weeks ago because I was at the facility. But like, JuJu, how you feeling, man? Like, how's everything going with you and the family?
Yeah, it's good, man. Family's great. Family's back home right now. We actually play against the Chargers this weekend in LA, so it'd be nice to see them and stuff like that. But as far as like football aspect, just got cleared to start working out, doing cardio, doing all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's tough, man. I mean, Shazier, we both, we're in this position. When we get hurt, it's just like you kind of like sit back and like just reflect on life.
Yeah,
That's how I kind of like did, I looked at it without football. Because I talked to the doctors about it, and it was like, man, like if you would have kept trying to play, like it could have got way worse than what it was. So
Yeah.
I'm happy where I'm at, bro. Like as far as like it could have went downhill, but just staying positive, bro. Being around the team, traveling, doing as much as I can possible.
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of getting your body right and everything. That's really good to hear. So, while you've been hurt, you talked about kind of reflecting on like life and everything you've been doing without football. Do you do anything to kind of like take your mind off of it? Like, are you playing more games or anything like that? Like, what have you been doing in your free time?
Yeah, man. So my free time, I've been playing a lot of video games. Call of Duty Vanguard just came out, so I'm heavy on that, playing with my boys. And there's a lot of outside stuff, like business stuff. I'm big into gaming. So Team Diverge was one of my first companies I built, based off, just me, my friend, and my cousins that, the love for the game. So we had like our first like legit tournament this past weekend in Vegas, and it's pretty lit, man. We came out second place.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was lit.
Yeah, we was on teams on that one, right? We was on teams.
Yeah. We was playing a different squad. We was talking
there you go.
Big Mac too.
Yeah, that was mad fun. That was mad fun. I remember that. I had my nephew. So like, I had my nephew come with me, and then like he was like the biggest JuJu fan, bro. Like JuJu had like showed him so much love at my wedding, bro. My nephew still talk to this about it to this day, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's so fun. He's awesome, bro. How's he doing?
He's doing good, bro. Like he used to be really nice at football, but now it's like all he cares about is baseball, and that's like a Texas thing, So like,
Dude, I don't know. I think like it's sometimes like people just like go through, like kids go through phases, right? Where like they want to do one sport and then it just flips on them and they just like all of a sudden they just lose it and they just want to do something else,
No, but yeah, he's doing good though. He's doing good.
Yeah, nowadays I feel you on Esfand. Like I feel like a lot of kids nowadays, bro. Like video game is becoming a huge thing where it's like they're getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
Colleges are offering it as like academic award, criteria we can do. But I think a lot of kids nowadays, because it's so diverse nowadays, bro. Like bro, my brother, bro, he wants to do football. Then he's like into politics. Then he's doing music, and then now he wants to become a pastor. So it's kind of like within all those like your teenage years, you're doing all those different things.
Yeah. I mean, they have access to so much now and so much knowledge now, where it's like even like when we were growing up I'm older than all y'all. But even when I was growing up in the 90s, like you would focus on one thing and you just had it. You didn't have access. I didn't have access to do music, or I didn't have access to do that. Now, today's the internet. You can learn anything you want on YouTube in 2 minutes. Real quick, chat wants to know, JuJu, what's your favorite moment from your NFL career so far? That's Scavon Drugs. What is this name here? Scavon Drugs? What is this? What's your favorite moment from your NFL career?
Oh man,
I
would say honestly, bro. I would say like the perfect hit. I think because that changed my life completely. And that was just like a physical game. And when I did that, I didn't realize how much it meant, to Pittsburgh. It was just more so, hey, I'm just doing my job. Hype. I'm in the moment. And ever since then, like I think my life has like changed, and like being part of like this organization, being part of the Steelers, like. I would probably say like that. It would be that one, Also playing with Shazier too, bro. Like this dude's a dog, bro. I wish he had you back, bro. Like 120%, because every time in practice, bro, like Shazier, bro, like anything that's over the middle, bro, he's jumping like high as shit just to intercept any kid. And like I'm the person who's going across the middle trying to get these balls, and Shazier's like picking them all off. I'm like, oh, bro, come on, but it gets me ready for the game, and that's what I'm saying, like. It's the physicality that, the Pittsburgh brings, and, just all those moments.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my question. When you guys were playing together, who is faster? JuJu, you or Ryan?
No, Ryan's for sure faster than me, 100%.
Yeah.
Ryan, bro,
This is honest.
Ryan was racing like guys like AB, Martavius Bryant, like those type of guys, like these guys, like
Yeah.
fast guys, speed guys, and it was like Ryan was always there, like neck and neck, always.
Yeah.
So he's definitely beating me for sure, 100%.
And no, but Juju's fast. Juju's faster than people think he is. Like Juju got 99-yard kick return. Like
I just it's all about the angles. It's all about the angles.
Didn't you have like I might be wrong. Didn't you have like your I think it was your rookie year and your second year in the league. You had like a 90-some yard touchdown reception.
Yeah, he has the longest play in still in history. Like a receiver or something like that, right?
Yeah, they were both 97.
Both 97. See, that's crazy.
Both 90.
Yeah.
Casual. Tariq 96 wants to know if you could choose any other sport, what would it be? What else? What else did you play growing up?
I played. I ran track actually. I hated track, to be honest. And I played rugby. I played rugby for 6
Rugby?
years. So it'll be the other sport, honestly.
Oh,
I'll be playing
dude,
for like
you'd be nasty on a rugby field, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
What people don't know is Juju is like one of the top safeties coming out as a in high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Juju's like a 5-star safety coming out of high school.
And then they ended up moving you to receiver at USC, yeah?
Yeah, because we were stacked at safety. Coming out, I was number 1 safety in California, number 2 safety in the country behind Jamal Adams, and then decided to play receiver, and it's just stuck ever since.
You know what's crazy is so I worked at SMU. I worked at SMU. I did recruiting and stuff whenever Chad Morris was there, and a little bit whenever Coach Dykes was there. But Cortland Sutton was a safety coming out of high school. Cortland Sutton was a safety, and they moved him to receiver with June Jones wanted him to move to receiver. And then it's crazy. Like sometimes like you have a guy who goes to college at one position, and then it turns out the guy's like you're so talented, you end up being like, you know what? If you put him here, like just an athlete. So that's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Juju, who's more popular in Pittsburgh, you or your dog Bougie?
Bougie's pretty popular. I mean, he gets well recognized. You know, for a dog to get recognized like in person without me being there, I think it's that white patch on his head. He's like really like really well known. Like when we go to the dog park, everyone's trying to like pet him, like play with him. He's amazing.
You go to the dog park and no one's like, "Oh, hey, Juju, can I get a picture?" They're all just like, "Bougie, Bougie."
Yeah.
Wait, so why'd you name him Bougie?
I guess I just wanted him to live like a bougie lifestyle, you know.
I'll rock with it.
I think the most expensive thing he bought a bougie chain that was like $30K iced out.
More bigger than Debo's chain? Yeah.
Nah, not bigger than Debo's chain. Debo's chain is big.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was big.
Wait, do you got a chain? Wait, who's got a more expensive? Do you have a more expensive chain than Bougie, or does Bougie have a more expensive chain than you got?
Bougie has more jewelry than me. He has a more expensive chain. Would you guys like to see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
It's in the I'll show you guys.
Hey,
Yo, I need to get one of those dudes. I need to get one of those dudes right there. I don't know who that dude was. I need one of them dudes.
Awesome. That's my boy. That's my boy Adam.
Hey Juju, what is it like being like the vet in the room, bro? Because like you're like the oldest dude in the room now, right?
Brah.
Yeah, bro. It's weird. As far as like, I think the only person who's older than me, or 2 people who are older than me, is James Washington and Deontay Johnson. So
Yeah, Deontay got drafted after you. He's older than you, which is crazy.
yeah, bro. So it's weird because like, you know, I'm the vet in the room with the most experience, but then again, like, you know, these guys are older than me, so I had to like lead them at the same time, like obviously do what I do. So and I love it. You know, I think I've learned all that from you guys, like Pouncey, Ramon Foster, Alan Weber, Shazier, all those guys. And it's just like, it's nice that, you know, I'm in a room with guys who listens to me. You know, my voice matters, and I believe everybody's voice matters in the room. So it's really nice. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Here's the chain, the bougie chain.
Oh my goodness.
That's dope.
That is
You have
good.
your own little case.
Yeah, you got your own case, everything.
That's dope. How often you wear it?
He wears it when we do photo shoots for Brandos.
Nice.
That's dope.
Oh.
That's dope.
That's
great.
amazing. Battle Packer wants to know, what's your favorite cereal, Juju?
Ooh, Captain Crunch, peanut butter.
Nice. Which
With
kind of
berries?
crunch? Are you crunch
I
berries?
like-
Are you peanut butter? I'm a peanut butter guy.
I like peanut butter. Peanut butter's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. The peanut
Only
butter
thing
is
about the
good.
peanut butter, let's be honest, bro, we had to let it. It's too crunchy. It's too hard. So you have to let it sit for a little bit,
Yeah.
for like a minute or
you're
two,
right.
and then after that, you're good to eat it. Or else,
I'm allergic.
top of your roof. You allergic to peanut
Yeah.
butter?
Yeah, I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Oh, really?
that's the worst.
Oh, no.
You know, it's not lying.
GA Bulldog wants to know, what anime have you been watching recently?
Oh, what anime? That's so funny. My favorite anime right now I'm watching would be One Piece. It's hard to get into.
Okay.
It's very long, but I think like towards like the middle of it and like towards the end, will be nice.
One Piece fans love One Piece.
Do you like My Hero?
Yes, love My Hero.
My brother loves that show. My brother loves that show. I really haven't watched it, but I seen him watch it a few times. So
Watch
keep
My
telling me-
Hero.
he keeps telling me to watch that and Naruto. My favorite is in Invincible, but I don't know if that's anime or not. I don't know is that anime?
I mean, I'll consider it. I'll consider it anime.
I mean, it's American made, I guess. I mean, like, I consider Afro Samurai anime, and a lot of people hate on that when I say that's my favorite anime. So whatever, like, who cares? They're all cartoons. Right there, JuJu. Wait, what is this question? Bright Shot said, JuJu, if you stack one lasagna on top of another lasagna, is it two lasagnas or just lasagna? What is this question? Why are we asking this one? We have literally a Pro Bowl wide receiver on our show. We could ask him and Ryan about how amazing it is to play for one of the greatest franchises in all of sports. We could ask all these amazing questions. This is what we're doing, chat. Get that one out of here. Get that one out of here.
That's such a good question.
I think
Started analyzing. Beatles wants to know, where should he go in Pittsburgh for his birthday for dinner? He's gonna be in Pittsburgh for his
What are you
birthday.
saying, Shazier? What are you saying, Shazier?
A la Familia.
Ooh, okay. That, if you want a good vibe, taco.
Yeah, taco.
T-A-K-O.
Yeah, taco is fire. Yeah, taco is fire. My
Everything there is
favorite is
good.
A la Familia though. My favorite
A la Familia is fire too. I love A la Familia.
But you gonna be there for 4 hours.
Okay, let me just explain this to you guys. A la Familia, you walk in, okay, you get the bread, and then you get a salad, and then you get your appetizers, and then you get your pasta, and then you get the main course. It's so much
Dessert?
food. Yeah, dessert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dessert too.
by that time, like, there's so much food.
So you don't eat your entree. Like it's by the time you get your entree, it's like you only eat half of it.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Yeah, no, it's really good though. It's really good. It's Italian food. It's super good though.
A la Familia and taco. You can't make reservations. You gotta walk up, walk in.
Renmov wants to know, JuJu, what's your favorite TD dance you've ever done?
My favorite TD dance? Oh, bro. I'll probably have to say hide and seek.
Yeah, that was,
Hide and seek. That was like the original one, and like everyone knows hide and seek, and I'll probably say that's my favorite one.
bro, it was so crazy. Like we're playing with JuJu because like we'll be practicing, and then it's like sometimes in practice you'll see them just like talking up stuff, and then like in the game they'll just come up with a celebration. And be like, yo, like how did they came up with that? Like the defense be like, man, we gonna do this, and then we don't like. We wait the whole year to catch the ball to get like do a celebration, and then we catch the ball, and then everybody just run to the end zone. Like they, it's like, bro, we planned this whole year to do a celebration, and then it's just we run to the end zone. While these guys are super creative, so
Yeah, we're choreographed the night before in the hotel. Like you're doing our dances. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Now, if you score, you do this. If I score, I do this. Like we have like 3 options. We're ready to just go.
You're running RPOs for your celebration.
Yeah, ready to go.
I love that. I love that.
Everybody keeps asking. I think this was your rookie year. The hit on Vontae's perfect. Do you think you would get a penalty for taunting now whenever you stood over him after you cracked him like that? Was it your rookie year?
For sure.
Yeah.
You get a taunting and you'll get fined.
Taunting and fine.
I lost my whole game check that week.
Oh, really?
Basically played for free.
Bro.
And
Wait, was it worth it?
Oh, worth it. Changed my life. Dude, I promise you guys, I tell you guys, after that hit, I lost my game check.
You made more money?
I made more money like doing that, and I gained another like a huge fan base. And that whole week I ate for free. Like I was going to steakhouse. I was going to Burger King. I was going to Wendy's. Everyone was giving me this free food, and I was like, I'm taking all this because I didn't get paid this week.
Yeah. So good.
I love that. I love that. All right, JuJu, we got to talk about this a little bit. Najee Harris said that he didn't know you could tie in the NFL. And this always blows, me as a fan's mind, you know what I mean? Because I watch way too much. But then when we were talking to Ryan about it yesterday, he thinks that the majority of NFL players don't know all the rules. So we got to know, do you agree with this? Do the majority of NFL players not know all the rules? And Ryan gave a real good example. He was just saying Najee Harris has blown everybody out in his entire life. Why would he know there's a freaking tie? You know what I mean? Like, he's just in the NFL. Yeah. So do you think do you know all the rules? Do you think most NFL players know all the rules?
I think when it comes to like the logistics of like the basic rules, I think we know that. To be honest about the tie, I thought we keep going until someone scores a field goal or some type of score and we win.
Even yesterday or even Sunday?
Even Sunday. And I was like, wow, like that's
been in the league for a long time too.
Yeah. JuJu's been in the tie before.
But like you just the thing is, but like
it's the NFL. Maybe they change the rules. They change the rules every year.
In college football, you keep going. College football, there's 9 overtimes. So you would think, okay, we can kick the ball and then we score again. That's how I always thought. I never thought of it being like, oh, this is it. And I guess like the NFL rules do change over time in the period. So I was saying to myself, like, I didn't know. I'll be honest. Like, I'm being like, wow, like I thought, hey, someone scores, someone wins again. But we tied against the Lions, and that's the worst, bro. I promise. And for you, that's like a W.
So JuJu, this is what I was saying. Like, everybody don't know all the rules. Like, for instance, like as a receiver in the fourth quarter, at 5 minutes in the game, like if you run out of bounds, the clock stop, all that type of stuff. But like a lot of dudes don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, most guys know the rules that pertain to them. You know what I'm saying? But like all the stuff that really don't pertain to them, they don't know all the rules. Like because I felt like I knew that because I just want to know if I get in trouble. Like I need to know the rule why I got in trouble. But like I remember we played one year and then Vince was like, man, why the clock stopping? And it was like 4 minutes in the game. And I'm like, yeah, whenever you run out of bounds and with this much time left, the clock stopped. And he was like, damn, I didn't know that. He's like, all the damn rules. So it's just like, and Vince is somebody that would know a lot of rules. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's little rules that like in any game that everybody don't know. It's like little small things.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true, and it does make sense now. Like you learn rules pertaining to your position because you know what to do, what not to do. Not necessarily like the whole game, and that's why the head coach makes the calls on like penalties and stuff.
This blows my mind. It just like I remember back in the early 2000s, Donovan McNabb got in tie, and he goes in a press conference. He's like, I didn't even know we could tie, and he got shit for weeks from sportscasters. And now every single time there's a tie, and there's been multiple ones this year, it happens every single time that people just don't even realize you can tie. I have to like, does that affect the play at the end of the game? Like, are people in the huddle like? Is Najee Harris just in the huddle being like, oh yeah, it's cool, whatever. We don't need to get OB, we don't need to get out of bounds. Like, is that how it goes in those deep overtime games then?
And that's because
I'm a Lions fan. I'm rooting for ties, so I know this. Like.
In that situation, I wouldn't say like it just all depends on like what's going on in the moment of like the time and spirit. I think for the Lions, for you guys, like that right there was like your Super Bowl championship winning.
Bro, you're coming on a short. Pittsburgh's on a short week. I was saying short week. You guys had Monday night game, tough game against the Bears.
No, but listen, Ryan Shazier said it. He said it. You guys knew
this was it for us.
Your quarterback is playing. You know your defense is playing. You know your guys playing. We all know that D Swift is going to get the ball 98% of the time. Like, and we fumbled 2 times in overtime, bro. Like,
and we found out our quarterback wasn't playing the day before.
Yes, the day before.
Bro, we kicked a 48-yarder short. So yeah. Anyway, let's just move on from this. You know what I mean? This show has talked about the Lions more than any other football show in the entire world. I can promise you that. JuJu, you're a trendsetter when it comes to hairstyles. And you know what else is good news? This show is also a bit of a trendsetter ourselves with our photoshopping of hairstyles. For instance, this is Esfand's hair on Ryan Shazier. What do you think about that right there?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. All right.
That's good.
Well, I'm glad you like it because we are gonna play a new game with you, and this game is called Truth or Hair.
Truth or hair.
Yes. Now the way this game works is JuJu, you can either answer a tough question, and they're gonna be tough questions. These are not gonna be baby questions. These are gonna be tough questions. Or we're gonna Photoshop someone else's hair onto your head. You might be inspired. You might get some good looks. You know, you might see something new that you might want to try out, or it might look absolutely ridiculous. The choice is yours. The first one's going to be a freebie, though. We got to do this. You with Esfand's hair. Oh, my goodness. This is so good. I love this. Dude, we should just, everybody that ever comes on the show.
Everyone should just get Esfand hair.
My hair.
Everyone should get
It's
Esfand.
so good. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're gonna decide truth or hair. Yes.
Okay.
Are there any questions about this game? I mean, I can't imagine there are, but do you have any questions about this?
So basically, I just choose truth or hair. So basically,
Yeah, truth, or we're looking at you with a ridiculous haircut. You know.
Okay.
All right, first one. It's gonna be easy one. Who is better at Call of Duty, you or Ryan Shazier? Truth or hair?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, truth.
Yeah. Who's better?
Truth. Oh, I am better, 100%.
No way. No way.
Easily.
No
Easily,
way.
brother.
Man,
Yes.
if only there was some website that we could decide this.
Oh my God, yes. Just let me know where and when I'm there.
Mm.
We talking about like
That's fair. We can
Warzone,
set
or we
this
talking about like
Good.
multiplayer? Warzone or multiplayer?
It doesn't matter. You name it, I'm there.
Yeah, he said doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter.
Does
Don't.
not matter.
Call of Duty was the question.
Yeah.
Franchise.
I'm nice.
All
I
right.
know you're nice, but I'm better.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright,
we might have to set something up.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'm down.
What is all right? Next question. What is this? Primati Brothers? Is this a restaurant? Is Primati Brothers overrated? Is that what this is?
Ooh, don't ask me that question.
I'm definitely not saying this right. Primani?
Permani, bro.
Primani?
bro.
Is Primani? Is this a famous Pittsburgh restaurant?
Yes. Is it overrated? Yes. Truth.
Oh, truth or hair?
Yeah, I would have to agree. I would have to.
I like coleslaw a lot, but fries and coleslaw smacking a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't like coleslaw, so
it just all depends. I'm not a fan though.
I'm not a fan either.
This is big news, man. The city.
We're gonna get so much hate.
All right. We got the next one. I don't know. I feel like we might see hair on this one. Truth or hair? Ben Roethlisberger will be the starting quarterback of the Steelers next year.
Ooh, hair.
Hair. He picked hair real quick. Hair real quick.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, this is a good look, man. Full Holcomb?
Oh no.
Is that a mullet?
You have like a
Like a-
mohawk mullet. Ugh, no.
A mohullet.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know
Good.
about
That's
that.
good look.
You like that?
I can see
Yeah,
Esfand
dude,
with
you look
it.
good.
I can see Esfand with it.
But me?
You like that hair, huh?
No, not on me. I like it on you. It looks good.
I like that Esfand hair better. I can do more.
All right. Next question. Question 4. Truth or hair? Mike Tomlin was rumored to be part of the USC coaching search. Was there maybe like a tiny, small, just a little part of you that
Oh, a little
kind
part
of
of me?
wished he'd go to the Trojans? Like maybe he could coach both. You know what I mean? Go to the Trojans and restore their greatness.
How you coach both?
Yeah, he's just that good of a coach, right?
Yeah.
That
Truth
good
or
of a
hair?
coach.
What do you got?
There you go.
I'm going hair.
Hair.
gotta go hair.
Hair on that. All right. What do we got? We got JuJu as.
Z.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh
I
my
like
god.
that. I like
I
that.
don't know.
Don't ever do that, bro.
Yo,
Really
I mean,
good.
listen, I don't mean
That
to
amount?
point this out, but you got Jerry Rice amount of forehead in this one. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot going. Like Jerry Rice with the Raiders when he had the cornrows that started halfway up his head. Like that's the vibe this one gives right there.
No, that's so funny.
Don't
I like
rock that, bro. Don't rock that.
Bro, you can do so much with it though. Think about the upside.
All right, question 5. Truth or hair? You were recruited by the Ravens this year, and you have a shot at free agency next year. Where are you gonna sign?
That I'll say it's truth by the Ravens last year. Next year, I don't know. Whatever the man above has planned for me, be happy anywhere but the line. No, I was playing. I'm just joking. I'll be happy anywhere. Even if it's with your team, I'll be happy.
Don't do that to yourself, bro. Don't do that to yourself.
Dude,
No.
you know what pains me is I feel like that the people have that vibe in the, you know.
I just like messaging your GrandPooBear, bro. Just because last week, like it just so happened that we tied with you guys this week, and I'm on here with you guys. It's so funny.
Hey, JuJu. I mean, I have somebody in my chat that said they're a Bengals fan and they personally want to thank you for being perfect. Oh man, they're wild for that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. All right. Question 6, and this is a big one here because we had a large discussion with our friend Ryan Shazier about this a couple weeks ago. Truth or hair, JuJu, have you ever peed your pants on the field?
Never. Why? You have hair?
No.
No, what are you, Ryan? We have tape. We can go back to tape. Ryan Shazier a couple weeks ago admitted that sometimes he would pee his pants right on the field and just pour water on it.
The way you make it,
because he's already out there. It's sterile.
No, you're making it sound so bad. You're making it sound so bad.
I'm repeating what you said.
No. I said
No.
sometimes if I have to pee in the middle of the game, bro, and it's like a real hot day and I'm sweating, I'll just say, hey, I can't run to the sideline. I'm in the middle of the game. So hey, I just had to throw some water on it.
Wow,
Yeah.
I've never heard of someone doing that.
Yeah.
He made it seem like players do this all the time. So this is actually making me feel a little bit better about things, JuJu.
I didn't say everybody does that.
Oh, that's why you're wet all the time.
No way.
No way.
Still out.
Well, hey, I wouldn't be surprised because I told JuJu, I told him a story about I had a friend in high school who he did the same thing. Like he had to go, and when he went the first time, it was like he broke the ice, and it was every game he would just do it.
I didn't do that every game. I did not do that every game.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, just once you do it once, it's like it's all over at that point.
No,
But you did it more than once, though, right? More than once. It happened more than once. We can agree with that. It wasn't like
in my 4-year career, I could probably say I did it 4 times.
once a year.
Once a year.
Once a year, you know. That's
JuJu,
good.
you've never peed your pants on the field, and
Yeah, that's
listen, could you just do me a favor and take a very informal poll amongst the rest of the Steelers this week?
Nobody's going to answer that. Yes.
Get back to maybe in an informal poll though, just to JuJu. He's not putting it on TikTok. He's just going to report back to me. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, let's go football. JuJu, do you want to see the remaining Photoshops we had?
Yes.
All right. We got to check these out. We appreciate you playing that game.
Ooh.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, look?
No, absolutely not.
Definitely not. Absolutely not.
That looks terrible.
I don't know, guys. I like this one.
Like, why y'all
Yeah,
giving
like-
JuJu so much forehead though? Like
Like a lion.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
about to say,
you're
like,
getting
At
a headband.
You get the headband.
Oh, Fitzpatrick. This looks great.
I like this. I like this.
That's not
this.
bad.
Actually,
That's
it's
not bad.
pretty good.
I kind of like Raiden.
The
That's
big
not bad.
beard, man. Yeah.
I like this. I'm digging this one.
Oh yeah. I like that one too. Didn't we have one more? I thought we had one more. Didn't we have a DK Metcalf one too? Anyway, DK's he's copying your style anyway, JuJu.
Yeah,
Y'all
he
know
is.
that. JuJu, I got one more question too before we leave. Better NFL related TikTok influencer. You or Jackson Mahomes, man? Who's better?
Man, dude, Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, he's wedged his way into being NFL related influencer there. You know, like.
I'm gonna give that to Jackson Mahomes, man. He got it, man. Just because I'm out for this season, he can have it this season, but next season, I'll be back with some more spice.
I like it. I mean, I gotta say, I would take your dancing here, but he's up on the trends, man. He's on the trends. He's on point with him, you know?
Yeah, I just got cleared. So once I get my shoulder back, I'm back on the trans.
Yeah,
hey, nah, just take your time, bro. Take your time. It's no rush.
Oh, always, man, always.
Yeah, absolutely. Chat's is asking a few more questions. I have a few people in chat that just want to tell you that they love you. Sham God Santa just really wanted to say that they love you. Also, I got another thing that I was reminiscent I have to mention. You were the first wide receiver drafted on my wife's fantasy football team, and why that's important here is my wife only drafts people based on their level of hotness. Like, are you a hottie or not? And she deemed you the best looking wide receiver in the league. So that is a very, very important thing. She actually just put in my chat, thanks for being a hottie. And she's ever since you were supposed to be on the show a few weeks ago, she's been really excited for this moment. So she just wanted you to know that. Thank you for being a hottie. She can't wait till you come back next year. And she will pick you again, is what she said.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate all the support and all the love. Let's get it.
I don't really vote if guys are hotties or not on my fantasy team.
It's important.
Hey, JuJu, I had somebody ask me earlier, did you get your bike stolen your rookie year?
Yeah, that was mad funny.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about your bike getting stolen.
Oh, okay. So I didn't drive at the time, and I just turned
20.
Yeah, 20. Just turned 20 actually, and I just lived by the facility where I could just ride my bike every day for like I did that for about like almost 2 years. Probably got my license, and then one day I was supposed to go to like rookies and meeting, and I was late. My bike was outside, locked up, and it was stolen, and I was like really sad and bummed about it. So I paid like $200 for a bike, to ride to work every day. And now I'm like walking to work, which is like, I would say like less than a mile, but still, it was still like the principle of me having a bike to get to work on time and, and I put it on social media and then like the news picked it up. Everybody picked it up. Bro. I think AB reposted it and then it just went viral to the point where like, it was all across the country and people know me as like JuJu's bike. And I still have this bike. And from that, the person who stole the bike, I guess he was like stealing like a lot of bikes and try to get the reward for like 2 game tickets and like $200. He ended up getting caught. So we found all his bikes. He had 100 bikes in his house, at least 100.
Wait, so this is like this big like bike bust.
Yeah, bro. He just like stole my bike and saw it on the news and was like, "Hey man, like I found your bike. It was here." Then they followed him and they found out he had 100 bikes, bro, stolen. They
unlocked a criminal ring.
Wait, this is actually insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then like a week later, like 2 weeks later, I had like 5 companies sending me like JuJu like customized bikes. It's insane.
Really, dude, that is actually so funny. Why would you? Okay, if you're stealing 100 bikes, why are you gonna try and get the reward?
The game tickets, man. It's Pittsburgh.
Well, just sell a couple bikes and then you buy tickets yourself.
I know, right?
Hey, JuJu,
bike store.
Are you in Jared's fantasy league?
I'm not. I'm not. How is that though?
I'm 1-6.
Are you 1-6?
It's because he didn't. You know what? Because he's not drafted any hotties. That's why. Do you have you ever drafted yourself in fantasy? Furcop wants to know.
I have. So I can take the blame for myself, and not other people blame me for my points. It's hard. Like,
did you ever go home and be like, "Damn it, JuJu, should have caught that one. I could have won." Like. Yeah,
like, and then also too, like, you're playing against the team, right? We're playing against like the Packers. You want to win the game, but you want Devontae Adams to like pop off, but you still want to win the game and still win fantasy because he's on your fantasy team. Like I've been in situations like that, and it's like it's just so funny how competitive it is.
Have y'all, and Ryan, I'll ask you, both of you, have you guys ever been on the sidelines and like seen another player go off and you secretly go like, because you owned him?
No, I didn't get into fantasy until like I got hurt. And then like I had a fantasy team when I was on the sideline when I was hurt. But I would like every time we played somebody that would play against us, I wouldn't play him. That was me personally.
That's smart.
No, JuJu's like, screw that. I want to win.
I'll try to win every game.
All right. I know you got to get out of here. Soon, but I do want to ask one more question. A couple of years ago, you went to prom with a fan. How did that even happen? Like, walk us through how that happened. A guy gets dumped, and you step in and go to prom with this man. How did that happen?
Arthur Valley, this kid, he told his best friend, like, hey, I want to take this girl to prom. So the best friend ran behind his back and asked the girl, and then ends up going with that girl. So he basically had no date. And then he kind of explained his story to me in detail. And I was like, bro, like, let's go, bro. Like, it's be a great YouTube. It's a great experience just for him because he's a big fan. And those suits right there were YSL. So I got customized suits. We got party bus, the whole shebang. So we get there, and the girl that he's supposed to take, like, she was so like jealous and upset that like he wasn't with him. And then like after prom, we went on the party bus, have a good time. And to this day, I'm really cool. I'm really good friends with the kid, man. He's at Ohio State. He's doing great, and changed his life.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great thing. JuJu, we really appreciate you coming on. We know you're a busy man. You got to go. If you ever need anything, you got friends over here at Let's Go Football. You can come on anytime you want, man. We really appreciate you having here. Thank you so much, JuJu. Coming up, we got Shazier Me Out. Oh, yeah. You want to plug anything before you go, actually? Plug your order?
Yeah, man. Hey, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Show so much love. Follow Team Diverge. We're on Twitch. We're on all socials. I appreciate the love. And let's go Steelers this week. Beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. Don't tie. Your chance to hit up your boy Ryan with any questions are coming up. Like why does the takeout woman at Chick-fil-A know Ryan Shazier by name? That's a wonderful question to ask. Why does he have Chick-fil-A sitting in front of him right now? Why at the meeting yesterday was he in line for Chick-fil-A? What does he eat anything else? Anyway, you get your questions in for Ryan Shazier in chat in just a few minutes. We'll see you. This is Let's Go Football. Welcome back to Let's Go Football. I gotta say, one of the best parts, and Esfand, I don't know if you agree with this, one of the best parts of working on this show is getting access to the wonderful football mind of the Ryan Shazier here. Yes, and everything everything he will share with us. For example, Ryan told us that he peed his pants, and his former teammate JuJu Smith-Schuster reacted like this. Can we bring that back up?
No.
No, what are you, Ryan? We have tape. We can go back to tape. The face.
Bro, y'all bringing up old stuff, man.
The chat hit him with some questions for another installment of Chaz, hear me out. This name's grown on me, by the way. This name's just grown on me. Chaz, hear me out. Esfand, why don't you lead us off? What question do you got?
Oh, question that I have for Shazier Me Out. Okay.
Shaz, hear me out.
Shaz, hear me out. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Do we want to? Well, let's go ahead and get out the whiteboard. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out the whiteboard.
Oh my gosh. We're not even there yet.
We're doing it.
You want to do chat first? Okay, we'll do chat first.
Yeah. You don't have a question for Ryan?
Well, I mean,
cool
listen.
cool.
Here's my question. Ryan. How many? You said JuJu had no idea that you pissed your pants during a game. How do you think most people would react? Do you think that's the normal reaction, or do you think most people would think that's normal?
Like NFL players or
NFL players?
All right.
Maybe it's an offense-defense thing.
Maybe it might be.
Maybe it's an offense-defense thing. That's what I'm guessing. It's like defense is on there 70-30.
You think it'll be 70-30?
Like 70% of the guys
would think it's okay?
I'll say 30%. Those are the guys. Those are the guys that really are dedicated to the game.
Those are the dogs. Okay, yeah.
No, like JuJu, right? Like he could come out and be like, "Oh damn, I gotta go pee" at a receiver.
Yeah.
I'm not. If I say, "Hey coach, I gotta come out," he'd be like, "Get your ass back in the game." Like Because like receivers, they rotate a lot, and there's a lot of positions that rotate a lot. Linebacker, you don't really rotate out. D line rotate a bit, but like safeties, linebackers, cornerbacks, those guys stay in the game. Like quarterbacks, I don't think a quarterback. It's really hard to tell with a quarterback. I don't know, but like,
a quarterback thing. I feel like quarterbacks would be the one. Ryan, Run the Jules wants to know who's your favorite linebacker to watch currently.
Darius Leonard. He's a very fun linebacker to watch. He makes a lot of big plays, and one thing that about me that I wanted to define my game on was making big plays, like to turn the game around to, make splash. Like when you're making splash, it makes everybody notice you, but it also gives you opportunities to win games. So that's why I'm a big fan of Darius Leonard. Because I don't really like when people say linebacker, I'm thinking more off the ball. If you're talking about on the ball, like DN, I'm gonna probably go with TJ. But if you're talking about off the ball, I'm gonna go with Darius Leonard.
Yep. Okay. How were you? Court Mike wants to know, how are you able to motivate yourself to be successful?
Because I don't want to be broke. No, playing. No, but the thing is, to me, in everything I do, I just want to be one of the better guys. I want to always push forward and be the best I could be. And I want to be better than other people, but the thing is, I have to be better than my best self, and that's what I always thought. And then I have family. Like, to me, my kids are my motivation to try to be the best, and that's what I used to push for.
We know you're a Chick-fil-A guy, but JB Brownie wants to know what your thoughts on the McRib. Garbage, that's my thought.
What's a McRib when you can get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, baby?
Dude, we gotta get you a Chick-fil-A sponsor somehow.
I know, we got to.
What about the Chipotle, the smoked brisket?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been having it a lot lately.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. It's good. I might have to order for myself.
Yeah,
you know what? Sunday. That's what I need. I need to get a fast food sponsor here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm missing here. You got Chick-fil-A, Esfand's got Chipotle. I need
Chipotle.
Sorry.
Chipotle. Not Chipotle. Okay.
Ryan, you got any thoughts on the Frank Gore Deron Williams fight coming up? It's from Woody Facts.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, it's pretty cool to see all these older dudes fighting and all this like exhibition boxing, but like why do we have two 45-year-olds fighting out here? Like to me, especially if we're not professional fighters. But obviously, it's cool to see it. I'm not gonna lie. If somebody paid me $5 million, I'll go in the ring right now and fight Esfand. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like,
you're not getting me in there for $5 million. I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm gonna be.
No, all I'm saying is like, I understand like guys are making. I understand guys are going, but it's like, to me, I like real fighting, real boxing, and to me, sometimes it's I would definitely be Esfand in the game of pool.
Game of pool, yeah. I'll be honest. I'm one of the worst pool players you'll ever see. But I want to buy a pool table because I've wanted a pool table my whole life. Oh, I don't want to take over.
You just bought a mansion.
I know, but listen, my neighbor. My neighbor is just this. He's an ass. Okay, I've said I wanted a pool table my whole life, because I wanted a pool table growing up. We couldn't afford it. They're expensive. Whatever. Didn't have a place for the house. All that stuff. So I was like, man, when I get this new house, I'm gonna get a pool table. And what happens? My asshole of a neighbor goes out and buys a pool table. At the same day that I'm on stream looking at pool tables, he goes out and buys a pool table.
What does that do at your house?
Because he knows that I wanted a pool table.
But you can still get a pool table.
Get a better one.
Because I can just go to his house. I have the key to his house. I can just walk in his house and play in his pool table.
You have a really good neighbor. Because my neighbor,
he doesn't know that I got the key to his house, but
I'm about to say my neighbor's not walking in my goddamn house.
Ryan, is there a neighbor pooped in your backyard as well? Real quick. Ryan, is there like a random game like pool or cornhole or something that you love to play? Is there like you have like a bar game?
I'm not really good at. Like, I'm decent at pool. I'm decent at cornhole. I'm decent at darts. I'm not really good at any of them, but I enjoy playing them. My game that I would say I enjoy playing is poker.
Oh,
I really
Okay.
love playing poker. I really love playing poker.
But you like full hand poker or hold'em or what do you like?
Like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
You ever do Omaha high-low?
Not really.
Scrub. Anyway, god damn it, I just lost the mic for that karma right there. All right, real quick, thanks for making us a little bit smarter on Shazier Me Out, Ryan. I know, yeah, this is super awkward. Esfand, I think it's about time to go to the whiteboards for another game of Can You Complete It? Our fill in the blank game, along with chat playing as I adjust my mic here.
Of course. So, we got some questions this week for you guys. Chat, we got some questions for you guys. I got some questions for Pooh and Ryan here. Question number 1. There was snow at Lambeau Field this weekend.
Pittsburgh.
Actually, can we pull up my tweet? Do we have that? Can we pull up my tweet?
It snowed at my house as well.
It did?
Yes.
Dude, I absolutely love looking at a football stadium in the snow. I think it's like the most beautiful thing in the world. The bleachers, the field, everything. Now they tarp the field so that, whenever they play, people don't get hurt and whatnot. But it's I love how football stadiums look in the snow. But here's my question. The best weather stadium combo is blank and blank is what?
Like, you mean like home field advantage or best to look at?
Best to look at. Actually, you know what? Whatever you want that to be.
Whatever best means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one is easy, and I got to agree with our good friend, Kurt Benkert, who's off the practice squad and on the team now, on the squad. I got to agree. Lambeau and snow, and it's
That's how you spell Lambeau?
Sure. Don't worry about that. I don't know. I'm sure it's not you can tell I misspelled it there and had to cross something out. Lambeau and snow, though. Lambeau and snow is the best. It's iconic. It's amazing. Even right down to, like Esfand was saying, the bleachers. Like, they still have the bleachers at Lambeau. It's just something special about Lambeau and snow. Yeah, it is. What do we got?
And sleet.
Hey.
Sleet.
The reason I say that is because when it gets like, not like true snow, but like it's snowing, but it's like, it's like rain when it hits the ground, kind of like sleet. Like, it's so hard to play in those conditions, especially if you're an away team and trying to kick it into the end zone where the river's at. I feel like that's one of the best. I feel like that's one of the best home field advantages. Like trying to kick it to
that river wind,
that
open end zone.
Yeah, and Heinz is grass, right?
Yeah, it's grass.
Yeah, so you got mud and it's just nasty. Yeah. Here's what I said. I said snow and I said Soldier Field. I think in Chicago. I said snow in Chicago is the best weather stadium combo. So
I'm in a blizzard right there, which I really appreciate.
Buffalo in a blizzard.
Can I just say, and they don't do this, they don't have this anymore because we don't have like the real AstroTurf, but any outdoor AstroTurf in rain stadium was just the most fun because people were sliding everywhere. I mean, thank God they don't have it anymore because they're just getting hurt all the time. But yeah, like in Philly when it used to rain, dude, guys would slide like 25 yards. It was great. Yeah.
Next question. Question number 2. Russell Wilson claims that he did a rehab for 19 hours a day on his injured finger. Russell actually rehabbed for blank per day. There's no way he rehabbed 19 hours a day. How many hours do you think he actually rehabbed a
Sweet. 19 hours a day. I got this. 10 hours a day?
I think he did 10. The reason I say 10 is, man, because like he probably did some mental reps. And when I mean mental, I'm not talking about like this, but actually like practicing throwing the ball and things like that. But also you could do a lot of rehab during practice, during games, like during the games, during at home. He has a therapist. They say he spends over $100,000 on it. I think $1 million on his body a year. So if you spend $1 million on your body a year, you're obviously you're doing a lot of rehab.
All right. Well, I think he rehabbed 27 hours a day because Russell Wilson does everything 110%. You know what I mean? Guy just goes 110% all the time. God, I hate him, dude.
Look, I think he did rehab for 1 hour a day. Cause like, dude, how are you? I mean, you can't do exercise and stuff. Now, the only way you're doing rehab for 19 hours a day is if you count like literally everything you're doing as rehab. Like, is he playing like World of Warcraft? I don't know. Like, what is he doing? Right? Like, you gotta be typing. You gotta be, yeah. Like, there's no way you're rehabbing 19 hours a day. You're probably not even awake 19 hours a day. You're a pro athlete. You gotta sleep.
And then like you can have somebody else doing something to your hand that considered rehab.
Yeah, yeah. You might have a guy like Adam for JuJu just sitting there. He's his assistant. And he's doing rehab for him. He's sitting there watching film.
He just thumbed like, yo, go get, like.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny? It was off camera, and he was just kind of like, "Hey," and he was like, "Yes, sir." And he just runs off.
Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy.
Dude, I gotta get me one of those, man. How much is that guy getting paid? I need to know. Like,
they're not cheap.
Yeah. Russell Wilson has a hyperbolic time chamber, maybe, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
What? Because my thing about Russell, and Ryan said this, like, he's got to sleep a lot. You know what I mean? Like when you're a peak athlete, you have to sleep. You don't have a choice. You know what I mean? He can't just be sleeping 5 hours a day. Like, he needs to sleep 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day, honestly. Like,
he might be getting mental reps in his sleep.
Why he's sleeping?
Yeah.
Why he's sleeping? Yeah.
Here's the next question. So, Carson Wentz, he said he told his wife that he would miss the birth of his second child if it was during the Jaguars-Colts game. So, if it were you, would you choose the game or the birth of your child, your second child?
It's the second, not the first.
Yeah, it's the second, not the first.
I already had one of you. I make people.
I did the same thing. First kid, I'm going to the birth. Second kid, I'm playing that game, man. Second kid, I'm playing that game.
You know the Instagram? Yeah, like you said, you know the Instagram. Have you made people before? I've made people. Yeah, I made one of you before. So, hey, I gotta go get this money for this family, baby.
Yeah.
This money for this family, baby.
If Carson Wentz was still on his first team, but his second contract, he would probably go to the birth. But since he's on his second team trying to get another contract, I can see why he's playing in that game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got to play the game, because if you don't play in that game, you're gonna need a job. You're gonna have to pay for that second baby. So, like, you're gonna be out of a job if you don't. So yeah, I said the same thing. You gotta go to the game. Number 4, question number 4. If Pete Carroll had some trouble finding his challenge flag someday, and I think we have a video of this, right? Yeah. He was trying to grab his challenge flag.
What is that?
And he throws out his phone. But here's the craziest part about
his phone.
Yeah. You were an NFL head coach, one of the most well-known, established coaches in football. Why? What is that? Is that a Motorola, like $20? Is that a burner? Like,
Dial pager.
What is that? Is that a hand warmer? That does not look like a hand warmer at all.
You're not even supposed to have like technology on the field.
There's no way that's a hand warmer.
That's not a hand warmer. No.
Well, they don't. They don't count. They don't count a Razr flip phone from 2002 as technology. So
I don't know if they do. Okay. So here's my question. We proposed an NFL rule saying if you throw a flip phone blank, what would throwing a flip phone mean? If you throw a flip phone as a coach, what would it
mean? This one's hard.
Chat, what do you guys think? If you could throw a phone, what would it be?
If the coach throws a flip phone, the ref has to make it TikTok. Right there, they got to make it TikTok. Or I don't know. Why does he have a flip phone though? Like, brah, you can't watch film on a flip phone.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Someone said you have to start Joe Horn.
Look, I said, this is what I said. I said if you have a flip phone, you throw it, just do over the play. You remember the old Madden? Was it Madden 09, Madden 08? One of them had the reverse button, and if you had a bad play, it would just reverse. You just do it over. It was the dumbest thing they ever added in Madden. Because what, like, if you would never throw a pick because you just do over. That's what it would be. It would be the real life reverse button.
That's like car racing games. You know, car racing games, you do it, miss the checkpoint. Yeah, let me back up. Hold on, let me fix this. Yeah, if you throw a flip phone, you get a 20-yard penalty. Get a 20-yard penalty. That's worse. That's worse than that's worse.
No, sorry. Didn't they accept that as a challenge flag too, though? Didn't they accept his phone as an actual challenge flag? Like they gave him the challenge for it?
Well, I mean, because it's like, you know what he's trying to do, right? And I guess it wasn't a phone. I guess it was a hand warmer. So apparently it's like some super advanced hand warmer, but the question still stands, right? And it still happened. Like, you just chunk your hand warmer out there. It's like, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious.
I thought it was like it looked like a can of dip to me.
Yeah, it'd be nasty. Just goes everywhere. Okay, next question. Okay, so here's a real football question, not a silly one. The league right now is very confusing. It's very up in the air. There's a lot of good teams, but who are your top 4 teams in the NFL right now?
This is hard, man, because like I don't like there's so many. Every team I think is good immediately loses.
Yeah.
And not just loses, like loses. Like loses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 4. All right, I got mine.
Okay.
I got mine. All right.
We do 5?
I'll break.
Do 5.
Yeah,
do 5. Do 5.
whatever.
Do 5.
All right, I'm gonna put Arizona with Kyler Murray as my number 1. With the Tennessee Titans, the Tennessee Titans number 2. Dallas is number 3, and the Green Bay Packers is number 4. That Green Bay Packers defense is a lot better than I think any of us were giving them credit for. Not just us. I mean, like the world.
Yeah, they're the 3rd-rate defense in the league right now.
Yeah.
It's on you, Esfand.
No, you go first.
Yeah.
All right. So I had to add one of the teams on the top, but I'm not being biased. I think the Cards, the Dallas Cowboys, the Rams, the Pack. Then I don't know who the team is with the S and the S at the end, but I think they're pretty good too. So, hey, I think they're pretty good too. But
I think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're gonna make the playoffs and then make a run in the playoffs, honestly. But I think all those teams are really good. Did I say the Titans?
No, you didn't say Tennessee. No, that was our different one.
Yeah. No, but I think Tennessee. I think Dallas is just they're playing the most consistent in the league right now.
Mm-hmm. They are.
So, that's why I have Dallas on there. But
how are we saying this the week after they we're only 2 weeks from them getting blown out? But I also agree that I think Dallas is playing super consistent.
But the thing is like sometimes you just have those games, right? Dak's coming in off an injury. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't like
bad. It was
you just
bad.
kind of have those.
It was bad.
You know, it was bad, but like you just kind of have those sometimes, right? Like it's like what we talked about with like George Kittle and Von Miller. Sometimes you just lose. You know.
All right, who's your 4?
Okay. I went with 5 too, because Ryan went with 5 and I couldn't get one up by Ryan. So here's my 5. I got right here. The Bills, number 5. Cardinals. Next, I went ahead with the Titans.
Dude, this reveal's great.
The Packers, number 2. And then number 1, the Dallas Cowboys. Okay.
Oh, I love the homer
I think the Cowboys are the look, listen.
Is that in order?
Cowboys, that was in order, okay? From 5 to 1, I think the Cowboys right now are actually the best team in the NFL.
Well, we said it.
100%.
I've never seen someone try to jinx their own team so hard.
Look, listen, I'm confident now. I think they are the best team in the NFL.
Hey, you know what happened after we say it, Pooh Bear?
Oh yeah, it's automatic. Like he's like, I feel like he's trying to jinx them so hard that they go all the way around and
We're the Manning cast.
Yeah, we do not have a good track record of declaring any team the best. So as soon as we do it, they lose.
So here's the thing: we've noticed a couple things about you, Ryan. This is my last question. Okay, let's move away from football. We've gotten to know each other pretty well over the course of the last, almost what is this, month and a half, couple months now. On and off air, how many times a week does Ryan eat Chick-fil-A? On and off air, because we know it's at least once, maybe twice a show, so that's 2.
Well, yeah.
How many times a week does Ryan eat Chick-fil-A?
That's my wife. She's here. You want to ask her?
Oh, you know what? We should. You know what? We'll go Pooh, me, and then your wife will give us the answer, the final answer.
All right,
Michelle.
I gotta say now, I've seen Ryan 4 times over the last 2 weeks, and all 4 of those times he was eating Chick-fil-A. I just want to point that out. That is definitely true. I'm guessing he eats it 9 times a week, and that's only because it's closed on Sundays, so he can't eat it on Sundays. So I'm guessing 9 times a week.
All right.
I'm gonna say it's 10. It's 10, but if it was Chipotle, it would be 20.
They said, how many times a week do I eat Chick-fil-A?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, she said, oh my God. She said, oh my God.
Are you counting dinner and lunch?
Yeah, oh yeah, all meals.
And breakfast and midnight snack.
Any meals.
He puts it in the
You
refrigerator.
thinking? Tell him.
Like every day?
No, I do not eat Chick-fil-A every day. Come on.
Oh, Kristen,
Like maybe 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
3 times.
Oh, she's lying. She is lying. 3
I like
times is way more than 3.
You know what I've learned?
I get meal prep. So y'all my meal prep doesn't come until Tuesday afternoon.
Meal prep sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
my meal prep comes at Tuesday after 3. So before then, that's why y'all be seeing me with Chick-fil-A. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't eat Chick-fil-A.
Oh, can we get a real quick? Can we get a real? You said Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. You don't eat. Okay, Tuesday, which is today. Can we just get a real quick of a shot
Tuesday lunch. No, Tuesday lunch.
Tuesday.
After lunch.
It's a real quick. I just want to point out it's Tuesday.
He still got his cup out.
I'm going to say Tuesday. Oh my! Really? This is what we're doing right now? Really? Oh my God. This is wild.
How are you smacking that loud?
We have a mic in front of me.
Yeah, did you crank it up to 11? That's so that's the loudest you've been in the month and a half that we've been doing this show right then. That was the loudest I've heard right here. How did it even happen?
Man, no, so Tuesday night till Friday, I don't eat it. That's terrible.
Tuesday night till Friday. It's a Monday, Tuesday. So Monday after. So 3 times on Monday afternoon, Monday night, Tuesday, and then the meal prep comes.
I don't eat it Monday night. My wife cooks, man.
Well, Ryan, here's what you need to do. You need to get into ASMR. You want to start streaming more now, so you can be an ASMR streamer doing that.
Yeah. Okay, I tell you right now.
What does that mean?
ASMR. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. No, they definitely added that too.
No, I don't know.
They definitely added that.
They're in my ears saying right now they did not add that. They are literally in my ears saying they did not add that.
Hey, this is it. They got the decibel meters. They say what is it? The Chiefs Stadium is 110 decibels when it's loud. You got a jet that's 100, and then this bite right here is right under that. That's how loud. Right there.
What is ASMR?
What's SMR mean?
ASMR is people whispering into the microphone and they eat, or sometimes they'll it's the microphone, stuff like that. It's audio. Yeah, it pleases the ears, but I tell you right now,
honest, it's nasty. I cannot say, some people like they need to
that was
go to
a-
sleep or whatever.
that-
I think it's just it.
That's 100% Gabe. That's all Gabe.
I 100% think you would be great at it, spectacular at
That's
it.
a- that's 100%
Coming up, we're making picks for this week. Can the Falcons bounce back against the Red Hot Pats on Thursday? Let us know what you think about it in chat. We'll see you in 3 minutes. This is Let's Go Football. Welcome back to Let's Go Football. We're going to make some picks in just a second, but we're not always right. We're not always right here on the show. But when we are right, we are really freaking right. Could we transport time back to 1 week ago when we had what was quite possibly the greatest call in the history of sports, the greatest prediction in the history of time, all three of us? Can we do that? Bring this up. Bring this up.
Yeah, let's do this.
It's like 2-7. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
I like it. I like the bold prediction.
Hey, I'm gonna go with you, Iman.
You know what? I was
Like
going to
it.
take the Dolphins too this week, actually, which is really weird. Yeah, this is very strange. I'm taking the Dolphins. Esfand, what are you taking?
Yeah, I would go Dolphins too, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, really? So nobody's going with the Ravens? Who's
Well, this is.
the best record in the AFC?
I'm gonna go.
I know. Well, you know what? If
Because
we
you know what?
called them the best team, they'd lose anyway.
Dude, let me tell you, my chat went because it was like one by one. It was just Dolphins. My chat was like, surely Esfand's not going to be a big enough moron to also say the Dolphins. But the fact that the Dolphins actually won, but it's exactly what we said was going to happen. It's the Ravens play down to the level of competition. Like it's been happening the last few weeks. They keep it close. And what happens is they win or lose. I don't know, but you don't know until like the end of the game. This happened multiple times now this season, and it happened the week prior with I can't remember who they played, but it happened the week right before. So yeah, like I'm not surprised at all that it happened. It is what it is.
Yep. I mean, we all saw it. Iman, Ryan Shazier, Esfand, me. I mean, we're pretty much the Miss Cleos of Thursday Night Football at this point. Well, actually, I mean, I also just want to point out, I also called Arizona Green Bay a few weeks ago too, which nobody else did. But anyway, let's move on from that. Let's see if we can nail another Thursday night prediction. The red hot New England Patriots are heading to Atlanta to take on the Falcons, who just got a beat down put on them. You can stream this game on my channel, on Esfand's channel, along with a lot of other channels on Twitch. But our two channels are the best ways to watch it, just saying. The Patriots haven't lost in a, holy God, they haven't lost in a month. They destroyed the Browns last week. The Falcons, meanwhile, got blown out by Esfand's Cowboys on Sunday. They're going to possibly be without Cordell Patterson, their best player. But they've won their previous 3 games before that. So who are we going to take? I'm just going to go ahead and pick it. I'm not picking against Bill Belichick in November. Not doing it, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take New England.
Yeah, hey, I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be the Patriots. We talked about this a few weeks ago, but the way the Patriots have been playing, the way Mac Jones has been playing, and kind of how they've, I don't think it's to that degree. I don't think they're as good, but it's very much like the early years of Tom Brady, right? Like whenever they were there, it's heavy defense, find ways to spread the ball around the field, running game, balanced attack. Don't make the quarterback go and do everything, because I think we showed it at some point where Tom Brady wasn't really Tom Brady until Randy Moss showed up, right? I think it was, he had a lot of mid 3,000 yard seasons his first few years in the NFL. He didn't have to do everything, but then it got to the point where he could do everything, and he did do everything, and we have the Tom Brady that we know now. I think that's really the formula that they're going with Mac Jones, and it's turned out really well. I mean, that coaching staff is incredible. So I'm gonna go Patriots.
Ryan.
Red Dead Redeem said, Pats all day, baby. Pats all day. Nah, the Falcons, they're a good team, but with them constantly losing players each week, with the Calvin Ridley, and then now the Cordell Patterson, it's like they're going down, they're trending down instead of they're trending up. So that's why I think the Pats are trending up. So I think the Pats are gonna win this game.
Do you guys feel like Matt Ryan? Do you guys feel like Matt Ryan doesn't get the credit he deserves? Like he just kind of people forget about him sometimes because because of where they stand as a team, people just kind of forget about Matt Ryan. Because I do think Matt Ryan is still incredibly good.
What credit does he deserve?
I mean, he's a great quarterback, right? Like I get like people want to talk about like. I think we had this conversation on the first, second week, right? It was the quarterback versus the team. I think Matt Ryan is incredible. I think he's so good.
You know what? Like, great meaning like top 5, right? So is he the top 5 quarterback?
I would say he's top 10.
Has he ever? Are you think a top 10 in this league right now today?
Probably.
Can we?
I don't know.
I would still think he's probably in the top 10 still.
Can we name the quarterbacks right now on our whiteboard? And then
no, we can't because we have to move on to our challenge. But I do want to visit this in a future show. This is a topic I definitely want to visit in a future show. Just naming the top 10 quarterbacks because I'd love to talk about this. But we have a lot of more games to pick from this week. As much as I'd love to spend time on the Atlanta Falcons, it is now time for the DirecTV Stream Pick'em Challenge. Plug into the best of live TV and on demand with DirecTV Stream. In case you don't know how this works on Let's Go Football, one of us picks games from 3 different categories, and chat makes picks alongside of them via polls. We're taking a look at how we did last week. And chat, you sucked last week. Emong destroyed you with 2 right ones. You guys only got 1 right pick. You guys both missed the Saints. This week, though, we're going to go to our friend Esfand. You're picking this week. In previous weeks, we have had Ryan Shazier claim that there might be a little bit of bias against him. They gave him hard picks. Like Gabe is setting him up for silly photoshops and taping him when he's not watching while he's eating Chick-fil-A. You know, there's a lot of accusations here. So this we're gonna let
the refs aren't on my side. The refs aren't on my side.
The refs are. Don't worry, Pittsburgh's got the refs on their side plenty. So this week, Esfand's gonna be making the pick, but chat, you got to help us out. Vote in the polls. Hover over the Control Plus icon on the right side of your screen. Click the box with the 3 lines. There's the poll. If you're on mobile, just turn your phone in the vertical position and click that little thing that says Control Plus. Our first category, as always, we got to pick a road team to win. And our choices are Dallas at Kansas City, Pittsburgh at the LA Chargers, or New Orleans at Philadelphia. This one's spicy because I think all 3 of these teams have a legit shot of winning. Esfand, you are our man this week.
Easy is this?
Kansas City, it's that is well regarded as like they got a big home field advantage. It's loud, all that stuff. But I think Dallas is just they're it. I mean, I think Dallas is better than Kansas City, and I know anything can happen, but I'm gonna go with Dallas on this one.
Okay.
Why you never give me stuff like this, Gabe? Why? Why you never give me stuff like this? All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hey.
He said he thought these were extremely difficult picks and doesn't understand why you can't get them right, Ryan. That was the exact words. Wait, what? What? Ryan's a crybaby about what? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Go ahead.
You said Lions. Why you didn't do the Lions? What are they, Road Warriors?
Well, because let's be honest, if we did the Lions, it'd be like we're making 2 choices, not 3.
Because we're not talking. Yeah, we're not going against the spread anymore with the Lions always cover. Who are you taking? You gonna be a homer? Take Pittsburgh, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh.
All right.
No,
I'm taking New Orleans.
I'm taking Dallas. I'm sorry.
You're taking Dallas. I'm actually taking New Orleans.
Pittsburgh, but if we're trying to guarantee a win, I'm going to have to go with Dallas.
Okay, you're going Dallas. Esfand, you're locking in Dallas. Chat is also locking in Dallas. I'm going New Orleans. Just
is Trevon Diggs getting a pick?
Oh, Dallas. I mean, he gets a lot of picks. You know, Troy Aikman called him Deion Sanders. I don't know if Troy Aikman knew the stats of Deion Sanders, though. Anyway, let's go up our next one. Which home underdog will beat a first-place team? This is such a hyper-specific thing. Will the Seahawks, as a home underdog, beat the Cardinals, Will the Vikings as a home underdog beat the Packers, or will the Bears as a home underdog beat the Ravens? Which one of these teams do you got? Esfand.
Is Kyler Murray back this week?
I don't know. I want to say yes.
I think if Kyler Murray is back, I think they beat Seattle. But I don't know if they've announced it yet.
He will be a game time decision, and we're trying to see if Seattle, Minnesota, or Chicago win. You got to pick one of those three.
Yeah, I think if Kyler Murray's back, they will beat Seattle. I think if not, then I would take Seattle. Otherwise, I would take Minnesota versus Green Bay.
Well, this isn't how the game works. You have to literally lock in your pick right now.
I know. I'm trying to make a final decision here. I think just the Colt McCoy. I like Colt McCoy just because I like him.
Take him.
But I don't know if the Colt McCoy era is. You know what? I'm gonna say Seattle. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
You changed it last second. Minnesota versus Green Bay. Ryan, which home dog you like?
Probably will come back.
Yeah.
The way Justin Fields is playing, them having the bye week, I think that he's going to come out and do well versus the Ravens. I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
Yeah. As much as I want to trust Russell Wilson's 19 hours a day of finger rehab, considering he's coming off a shutout, I don't know if I can do that. I actually am also going to go with Justin Fields on the bye in this Baltimore Ravens team that just, for whatever reason, just can't seem to put it together. They might be the good bad team this year. So I'm also going with the Bears. We're locked in Minnesota for Esfand. Chat is also taking Minnesota, it looks like. So Esfand and chat in agreement.
Let's
go to our third category. If it's okay with Ryan, we'd like to know which home team bounces back. The Falcons versus the Patriots on Thursday night. The Raiders versus the Bengals. The Raiders are the home team here. Or the Browns versus the Lions. Which one of these teams bounced back?
100% the Browns.
This is so easy, Matt. Why are y'all
way.
doing this to me? Oh my!
There is no shot that Detroit wins this game. Look, they did the best they did. That Super Bowl or that game last week was their Super Bowl. That's basically it. They're gonna be 0-16-1 this year. That's what's gonna happen with Lions. I think the Browns. I'm all about the Browns.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Going 0-16-1 is better record than going 0-16.
True.
Stop trying to justify these ties. I like that we've been talking about ties.
Hey, but you're still getting the same draft pick. You're still getting the same
rid of ties. Yeah. And the NFL needs to get rid of ties just in general. First of all, y'all are crazy, okay? This is the game that the Lions can win. They're coming off a confidence builder against the Steelers. Right? You know what? I'm not even going to do this. I actually think Vegas bounces. I actually think Vegas bounces back.
Really?
Beat Cincinnati.
I'm
not going to pick against the Lions. Yeah, I'm not picking against the Lions. Is it 81%?
I have the Browns, and I have nothing else to say.
Ryan, do you need to chew on this one a bit, or can you make a pick? Really, we're just really going with this, or is this just an excuse to play this again? Yo, I voted against that one, just for the record. That was Gabe. That was 100% Gabe right there. That was 100% them. Yeah, I voted against that one. I love the gangster Chick-fil-A look. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at our picks and chat's picks this week. We need to, you know what?
Yeah,
we need to talk about DirecTV more than Chick-fil-A.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering. What if somebody what if a team went tied every single game, like 0-17?
They make the playoffs then?
Yeah,
Would you make the playoffs?
They do.
No, I don't think they do. I think
They do make-
I don't know.
wins,
No,
then ties
No,
losses.
because
Because it's like it counts as 8.5 is how it counts.
Yeah, it counts as 8.5. A tie
I
counts
wonder if
as
they're
half.
yeah. 0-17.
I don't
So
know.
if you
We'd
and
have-
somebody have the same amount of losses, but you have a tie, you go ahead of them.
Well, I can tell you right now, Esfand definitely has the people with him and is inside the mind of chat. That's why he is the Esfand TV that we all know and love today, because him and chat are synced up right there. That rep, yeah, man, that rep. That's because, as Ryan will say, they were easy picks, man. They were easy picks. That wraps up this week's this week's DirecTV Stream Pick'em Challenge. Get your TV together with DirecTV Stream. For more information, visit directv.com/stream. Go check them out. 0-0-17. People are laughing at that. I see. Well, in like fantasy football, it's like it goes wins, then ties and losses. At least on ESPN. So I don't know. Like
That's how it does in real
so
life.
weird.
Too. That's how it's in real life.
Yeah, that's how it'd be so weird though to see like
You tied in fantasy before?
an 8-win team get in over a 0-win or lose out to a 0-win team, right? Oh yeah, I've tied in fantasy football a ton. Yeah,
I haven't.
we had our Super Bowl in fantasy, our 2-week Super Bowl tie one year. Yeah. Anyway, they're yelling at me. We need to go to our good break. Yeah. Coming up to our last segment, we got Esfand, Coach Esfand coming in. Our top segment every week. You got to get your questions in for the premier coach in all of football, Coach Esfand. We'll see you in a second. This is Let's Go Football. Welcome back to Let's Go Football. We're almost at the end of the show, but before we go, this is your last chance to get your questions in for the premier coach in all of sports, Coach Esfand. Again, we're pulling these from the Twitch Sports channel and Esfand's channel, so drop your questions in there, and we will pick the best ones. Oh, there he is.
Just leave the damn car running. It's fine. Just leave it running. Holy hell.
Howdy.
Coach, hey, Coach, real quick before we get to Ryan in the chat, I know you hate losing, but please don't do us like Tom Brady. Could you give us at least a few minutes of your time here today? Don't just peace out on us.
Well, listen, it's sometimes you gotta. Sometimes, you know what we say here in the league? We say any given Sunday. Back when I was coaching middle school football, we used to say any given Tuesday. Last year, making the jump from middle school football to the NFL has had its struggles, absolutely. But I do think that we're going to be able to come back, and we can talk about it a little bit. But I got to go watch some film, and I got to go get my order from Chipotle here soon too. So yeah, we can go ahead and get started.
Well, I am Redman wants to know what flavor of vegan bacon should you have with his breakfast tomorrow?
The hell did you just say to me? Listen, son, listen. Here in Texas, I ain't never heard about no vegan bacon or any of that, okay? That's sacrilege, okay? That's one thing we do is we go to church on Sunday, go to high school football on Fridays, and we eat bacon every morning, okay? Those are the three things we do here in Texas. I ain't never heard no vegan bacon.
Coach, do you have Dolphins guard Robert Hunt practicing with the receivers this week? I heard you were moving him over.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit, putting the athletes in the proper position to be able to make the plays. Now, I thought about putting him at receiver, putting him at tight end. We might just put him at linebacker, put him in a nickel formation, nickel package, because hell, he went out there last week and he picked that damn pass off. It was going straight to the running back. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Just let the damn running back catch the football. Listen, I understand you want a little bit of, you want a little bit of credit. Big man wants some credit. I get that, right? But holy hell, you got to know the damn rules. It's like you're in the National Football League. You got to know you can't catch that damn football. You ain't never caught it before. You're not catching it now. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Man, he got to watch his neck, man. He almost broke his damn neck out there.
Yeah, hell, he almost broke the damn field as far as I'm concerned. It comes out of his game check. We got to get the damn people out there fixing the field after that one.
Oh, Coach, how did you get this done in the facility so quick right there?
Well, hell, I mean, it's just these things just kind of happen, you know. People always go out there and they don't expect us to be able to pull these things off. But hell, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, and people ain't never seen nothing like that because they don't expect it. Excuse me, they don't expect that because they ain't never seen nothing like that. But what do? We come out there and we do the unexpected. They say expect the unexpected, but if the unexpected is so unexpected that it can't be expected, then what? That's my question.
Hey, Coach.
What are we talking about?
Coach, is losing better than winning? I mean, is tying better than losing?
Well, tying is better than losing, but it depends on what kind of a win or loss you're going for. Okay, you want to talk about the damn NFL record, or you want to talk about on and off the field. You want to say on the field, yeah, it's better. Off the field, hell no, it ain't. That's the wrong kind of football. Okay, we're out here playing football, not football. Okay, and in football. We don't tie, okay? I got a cousin of mine who coaches over there in Europa, or whatever the hell it's called. But that country over there, Europe, they don't know. They play a different kind of football there, and hell, I don't know what they're doing. They got ties all the time. I ain't about it, okay? No. As far as I'm concerned, a tie is a loss, okay?
You know, Rosie Perez, in one of my favorite movies ever, once said, sometimes you win and you really lose, and sometimes you lose and you really win, and sometimes you tie, but you really win or lose. So there it is. So, Coach, is it a sin to punt on third down? Big Rum wants to know. Sin to punt anywhere. No.
Hell, I've punted on first down before. You know, we went out there, and the reason why we do this is called keeping the defense honest. Okay, you go out there and you punt on first down. They don't expect it. They think you're, what the hell is this some bitch doing? This guy's crazy. Okay, we go out there and punt. They don't got a returner back there. I've had multiple 80, 90-yard punts. Now, we don't score a whole lot of points in those games, but hell, defensively, special teams, we're beating the brakes off them. So hell, yeah, I do like to do that.
Coach, I want to get your opinion here real quick before we get back to chat. I want to get your opinion, this tackling form of Teddy Bridgewater. Can we look at this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looked like that looked like some of the middle schoolers I used to coach last year. That ain't no good. Yeah.
He watched the first episode of Friday Night Lights before this game and was like, ain't gonna be me, man. Ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. Or hell, he might have watched the last episode of that Panther Super Bowl run they had with old Cammy over there. So, yeah, that ain't no good.
That's definitely a business decision right there. You know, you don't want to get hurt out there in that type of situation, man. Hey,
that is absolutely a business decision. Well, listen, I ain't a businessman. I'm a football coach. And I tell my players, hell, get in there. Get your ass in there. Get your hands dirty. You never know. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do to win the damn game. So yeah, no, I ain't about it.
Hey, Coach, who's the best team in Texas right now?
Best team in Texas? Well, let me tell you, the UT San Antonio Roadrunners. Okay, they're 10-0 right now. One of 3 undefeated teams in college football. You know, SMU is pretty damn good too, but let me tell you, UT San Antonio, they got it right now. They're doing pretty damn good, so good on them.
Do they deserve to be in the playoffs?
Absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. They're going. What are they? Are they in the Sun Belt? What does UTSA?
I'm gonna give you a hot take here. I will always take an undefeated mid-major over a one-loss team any day of the week. What more can you do than beat everyone you play? Put them in the playoffs. Make the playoffs 8 teams and get some more mid-majors in there.
Would UTSA beat Ohio State?
No.
Yeah, that's right. In about a month, they're going to beat Ohio State.
Damn straight they would. Okay, it doesn't matter. You know, Michigan's going to beat them in a couple of weeks, man. KD Ragan said, Coach, how many more seasons with the Raiders until you win a Madden Super Bowl?
Oh, hell. I mean, listen, no comment.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move on from that one. Coach, Daniel Sauce says, Coach, I thought I heard you were crying in the bathroom. Was that you?
I don't know what that was about. There must have been a leaky faucet or a creaky toilet or something. I didn't hear nothing. It was probably I don't know. That wasn't me. Yeah, that was my dog, actually. My dog's potty, my dog's potty trained. Yeah, I got a dog. His name's Larry. He goes to the bathroom in the toilet.
Wow, that's very fancy. That is great coaching. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
that was great
I
coaching.
coached him up for it. Yeah, that was probably him.
Last one, Coach. Should a player ever look this confused to find out that their teammate pees their pants? Jesus Christ, you guys are picking on him this week.
Yeah, I mean, hell. Let me tell you a thing or two about JuJu, okay? JuJu, he's a hell of a football player, okay? He's got a hell of a career. I like his character. I like his personality. But let me tell you what, he is lacking that dog mentality, okay? That dog mentality that's, hey, I'm gonna piss my pants and I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna make every other damn person in this room like it, just like me. And if you ain't pissing your damn pants, then hell, I don't want you on this damn roster. That's the kind of player I want on my team. And JuJu, I don't know if JuJu's got that. I really don't. Hell, you know what? Let's go for bonus points. You might as well shit your pants too while you're at it. You might as well, you know what? Double down on it. AD, always double down.
They got backup linebackers. They got backup linebackers. You know what? That's the perfect moment. That's it for our show today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that on Thursday night, me and Esfand will be streaming the Ravens-Dolphins on our channels where you can come watch us do predictions and all that other good stuff. But from here on out, we'll be rating Esfand's channel. We'll be back here at the same time next week. For Esfand and Ryan Shazier, I'm GrandPooBear. This was Let's Go Football. As I'm seeing, all I'm picturing now is like JuJu going back to the Steelers tomorrow and be like, "Oh, did y'all know Shazier peed his pants on the field?"
No,
Like,
Hey, and every player on that damn team best be saying, "Hey, yeah, we know, because we're dogs."
we do too.
Man, y'all hating on me, man.